Hello traders, a good day is not because of a big win. A good day is because you followed your plan. That is very key. If you're new here to this channel, kindly subscribe, turn on this notification bell because we are here to give you good things that you're supposed to look for after in your charts, right? So, USD ZAR, what do we have to do this morning? Based on how the market is structured and what it has presented to us this morning, we have a tight Asian range, we have London breakouts, and New York market has just opened. So we're looking for a potential low of the day buy opportunity in USD ZAR, right? On my checklist, the pattern is present, right? So the market, New York market has opened and they have repeated this low, right? And potentially they have taken out traders who entered this market early, right? So there are times when the pattern is present, like how it was present. You've entered the market and the market, they come back and repeat that low and potentially they take you out of the trade. That does not mean you are wrong, right? So here again, the market have given us a second opportunity for you to enter the market, right? Our entry candlestick pattern have already been issued, the one that I'm highlighting there. Those are our entry candlestick patterns, right? So this time we can see that the market has repeated this low a third time, right? So we can say we have one push, we have second push, we have third push that locks this low for a potential reversal, right? So this pattern is a potential low of the day pattern for a reversal and low of the week pattern, right? So what I'm gonna look for is define my risk. This is the first push I'm talking about. The second push there, the third push which locks this low, and this, then I'm looking for price to reverse, coming back to the Asian high, potentially go through that high, right? So this is what I'm looking at. Defining my risk has already been defined. I'm punching in my keys to enter this market, and as usual, this trade has to be shared with the community so that students who are still learning can be able to look at this trade as I'm looking at it myself. They can be able to approach and make decisions and decide whether they are going to engage it or not, because we do not spoon feed, but we give you ideas that can be able to potentially make you some profits every morning, because the very ideas that I'm sharing with the community are the same ideas that I'm executing myself, right? Because we've discussed this in class in so many times, we've done so many back testing. So any idea like this one which is being shared, everyone pays attention and knows that there is a likelihood that that is going to turn out to be a profitable day, right? So our entry candlestick pattern has been highlighted as you see there, right? So it's just a matter of decision for you to decide to engage it, all right? So this is the result that we're having here, having entered that market. This is how the market is moving up into our direction. One thing you have to pay attention to is the clock. Pay attention to the clock, pay attention to the timing, right? We're going on, we're progressing well with this trade idea. We're simply waiting to see whether the market is going to take us to our take profit position that we already anticipated to have for this particular morning. And should the market give us more opportunities, we're likely to turn this into a swing position and see whether the dealers are going to give us the pips that we're looking for this morning and this week. When you understand how to count your levels and understand your market cycle, it gives you an advantage to know when the dealers are going to reverse the price. Just like this USD ZAR, I understand my levels, I understand the market cycle. That is why I'm risking this potential low of the day buy opportunity in USD. Level is a whole different segment that we have to discuss, but I'm focusing mainly on your entry criteria wherever you have your directional bias right. And here is the procedure. Find your peak formations high from the higher time frame, count your levels, know which level you are on that from that peak high formations, determine what cycle you are, right? Then when you drop down to the 15 minutes time frame to look for your entry criteria, look for patterns which are in line with your directional bias, because you've already formed a thesis and you understand the price flow. Now when you go to the lower time frame, you're specific looking for something that has repeated itself all the time on the charts. And this is what I'm showing you here. Find the patterns. Don't just jump into price because price is moving. Look for specific things that make you enter the market. If you don't see them, you don't engage the market. And so this is the result. At the end of the day, the market was able to give us the pips that we were looking for. Although they repeated these lows in the following morning during the Asian session, we were able to hold it, right? Because we already accepted the risk, and any amount we will have lost in this particular trade, we were already in and we were ready for a long haul, right? So after that, we let the market ride, and this is the results that we're having here. So once you plan and you execute your plan and you stay patient, wait for the market to give you what they will give you, right? As long as you're clear, no matter what price does, you will always get to your target. So the important thing is plan your trades, execute your plan, be patient. See you in the next one.